Now, our fixed single bed category award winner this year is from Pilote. It's this P650 GJ. Now, one of the things that's particularly special about it is it's only 6.5 metres long, actually 6.49 according to the brochure, which makes it just a smidge longer than an extra long panel van, and yet you've got a fixed single bed layout. Now, they also offer it in 2 specification levels, this Essentiel, spelt in the French way, or Sensation, which adds a bit more kit for a bit more money. Either way, you get a fine looking van. This one's got a few extra bits and bobs on it, like the silver cab, but starting price is under 43 grand. So the French have certainly got value for money well sharpened up for 2016. You've got this Hartle door with a window, and the entrance step is so low that this slide out electric step is almost superfluous. Access is nice and easy. Then the gas locker makes life simple too, because this fold down flap means that loading your gas cylinders in when it's changeover time will be a lot less like hard work. Some gas lockers are much higher up than that. Moving back, you've got these flush windows, which are a nice posh touch, perhaps you, well, certainly wouldn't expect at this price level. And then the GJ comes with a choice of bed height, so this is a low bed version. You can have one with higher beds and a full garage, but even in this version, 2 decent sized doors, folding bikes will certainly go in there easily. You've got tie down hooks, plenty of space for all your normal gear, as long as you're not wanting to carry full size bicycles on board the vehicle. Now, despite the fact that this vehicle is shorter than just about any other fixed single bed motorhome, you've still got quite a comfortable and spacious feel to the front lounge. Part of that is because you've got 2 big sunroofs. Another aspect is that you've got quite an open area because you come in through the door and the lounge has a fair amount of floor space around it. The table pulls out and extends for a 3rd diner or 4th diner, and this vehicle sleeps to a 3rd optional berth from the front lounge, but perhaps is better seen as a 2-person vehicle. Should you get an extra guest come in though, there is a little jump seat there, so you could get 5 around the table for an evening if you had to. Then if it's just the 2 of you watching telly, the TV bracket height adjusts, so it comes down to a nice sensible level for viewing, and if you're carrying rear passengers, those rear head restraints are height adjustable too. Now, you won't get a vast kitchen in a motorhome that has fixed beds in this sort of size, but it all works quite well. Pilote obviously realise, as any experienced motorhomer knows, that drawers are so much better than cupboards. There's plenty of drawer space here. But they've also thought about worktop. Rather than a little flap at the end, it's a slide out unit in front of the 2-burner hob. I like that. Then moving back, we've got a slim tower fridge, and the vehicle's divided with this angle in the floor, which you step up towards the back. The reason for that is then that there's a screen that follows that line, so creating a proper ensuite at the back. So if one of you wants to lie in while the other one's getting up and having breakfast, that works quite well. In the bedroom, storage has been well thought about, with these shallow wardrobes above the foot of each bed and plenty of room for feet underneath. Good drawers under one bed, and at night you'll have plenty of room for books, specs, glass of water, whatever, in this central area. You've also got these shelves too, and there's even a main socket, and of course rear speakers back here too. But the thing I like best is that after dark, if you just want a little read before you go to sleep, what could be better than tip up the support there and just relax? Good use of space is a theme throughout this Pilote, and that carries on in the bathroom, from the tambour door to the swing wall bathroom arrangement. Now just pull the basin round and you've got a decent sized shower. I've used one of these vehicles myself and you've got no issues at all in any of the bathroom aspects. And I particularly like the fact they use a Dometic toilet. That's a superior quality fitting. So what we have here is a 6.5 metre motorhome with a really comfortable twin bed bedroom. Now there aren't many of those on the market, and you might think that to get all this into such a small body shell would be a compromise too far. But Pilote somehow have pulled it off, and it really does feel a lot bigger than the dimensions tell you it is, and it's great value too.